Yeah, okay, it's recording. So yeah, yeah. Hi guys. Yeah, so to follow on from my post I posted to Router Coach regarding the rollback feature, Router Coach kindly decided to do a live session with me to actually show me and explain to me how this feature of Cisco iOS works. So yeah, so this recording obviously hope it benefits people on LinkedIn and the wider community as well.
Hi, Irfan. So thanks for your question. I see that you asked two questions. One I could answer clearly, the other one maybe not. So you asked about doing a commit confirmed on Cisco, similar to like what is done
Yeah,
on
on
Juniper, yeah?
Juniper, yeah, and on Palo Alto, I've done it on Palo as well. They've got this commit as well. So I was thinking, I mean, I've read on some forums and that it can happen on Cisco, something similar.
So it is possible on Cisco. It has to be after version 12.3, but you know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So let's actually open up one of the routers and have a look at it. Can you
Yeah,
see my
brilliant.
screen there, yeah?
Yeah, you have to see it. Yeah,
Made
thanks.
it full screen. Let me just press enter a couple of times.
So this
We've
is
got
iOS 12.3.
but
You need
it's not, it's 15.8 as you can see here. I've got version 15.8, but you have to have at least 12.3 for it to work.
right. Okay.
And
Okay.
it doesn't have to be anything like iOS XR. It can be on a normal standard iOS, which a lot of people, I'm using iOS V here.
Okay.
There's a couple of prerequisites, but once you've got those done, then you're good to go.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So they did the prerequisites you need. Yeah. So okay.
So what
So
you can do is if we just log into a normal system, I'll probably make this screen a bit bigger actually.
yeah, I
So
was
I'll
gonna
just
say,
get
yeah,
it
could you make it a bit?
clear.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Cheers.
The first thing that we have to do, we have to use the archive command.
Right. Okay.
Archive, and then you have to say where your path is, and we're going to probably use the flash. If I say flash, I'm just going to call it router coach, yeah?
Yeah, so I've got quite a lot of networks on my LinkedIn. So obviously I know what the Flash is, but there was a lot of people that in project managers on my LinkedIn page, but probably wouldn't know what a Flash is. What is the Flash part of the iOS?
So it's just a removable storage, you know, like a USB stick that can
Mhm.
plug it into the actual router. So you've got like additional storage where you can store certain files.
Yeah. Okay, so I
So
just
that's what
hop
I'm
out.
going to do. Yeah, it's gonna actually be able to pull this archive command, or it's going to archive the configuration onto this flash storage, and then it's going to be able to pull it from there.
So you've named the path root Flash router coach, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the path it goes to the flash, and the file on the flash is called router
router
coach.
coach. Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant.
So I'll come out of this now, and what you have to do is say, let me come out of that as well. I say archive config, and this is going to configure the archive.
Hmm.
And then let's have a look at the archive. Actually, we don't actually have anything at the moment.
Because you just created an archive at the moment,
I've
yeah?
just created an archive, but you can see it here. Yeah. And a little trick that actually some people don't know, you can actually have a look at that. So I can look at the directory of the flash, copy that whole path. It will show that that's the path that we're looking at. And then you could have a look on the actual flash.
And the
You'll see,
RW is writable, yeah, on the left there.
yes.
Okay,
Read
similar.
and write, I think. Is it read and
Read and
write?
read write. Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
similar to. I've seen that in Linux as well. Similar stuff.
And
The
if
two
you
nine.
want to, sorry, go on.
Sorry, the 2961. Is that the size at the moment?
That's the size of it, yeah. And this
Okay,
is the date of when it's been actually
created. Yeah,
created, yeah.
yeah.
If you use the more command on Cisco with the flash, then you could actually read what's on it. So this is the configuration that's been saved, which is standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me just quit out of that. Now what I can do now that the archive has been configured, I could say configure terminal. Now I was doing this for years. I didn't realize that there were additional options after configure terminal. So let me write out the complete command. If I say configure and terminal, and if you press a question mark, there's additional parameters after configure
Never
terminal.
ever would I do that. I've never done.
Yeah, a lot of people just do configure terminal, enter and start configuring.
Yeah.
So if I now say revert timer, and this is good if you were doing a change in the middle of a night, I'm just going to say 3 minutes. And now we can see that if we don't do configure confirm within 3 minutes, then it's going to revert back. So let's do some configuration. If I say I'm going to configure the host name, I'm going to call it obviously router coach. You can see, we can see that the host name has changed here. And I'm going to configure, if I do a do show IP interface brief, we can see that we've got no configuration on there. So I'm just going to configure a loopback and give it a random address, IP address of 10.1.1.1. Oh, it's gone over to the end. 255.255.255.255. Hopefully it took that. No, up arrow, see where it went wrong. Too many fives.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to configure interface G0/0. 192.168.12.1. I'll give it a /24. And no shut the interface. Now say if we've done this on Cisco without using the archive command, these commands get taken straight away. So you could lock out, maybe you've done no BGP, taken down all your BGP peerings, and you're going to be in a bit of trouble. You're going to have to send an engineer to site to probably plug in a console cable and revert your changes.
Yeah.
But if we just wait probably another 2 minutes or something like that, then
it will go back to what it was at the beginning that you were saying.
It's just going to go back to a normal. And this is the power of the archive command. As I said, there's additional parameters, but this is how I use it.
Right.
And I've been doing this thing for years, and I never knew about it until recently.
Okay, that's kind of like, or it is quite similar to Juniper and but what they do, Palo Alto, but the difference is that you would do a commit confirm going forwards into a config. Yeah, so when you're writing the config, commit confirm at that stage.
At the end, yeah. There probably is a way to do that. You could do something like, if you wanted to revert it right now, you didn't want to save it, we can go back and we could say configure revert now, and it will, so this command, and it will revert straight away without having to wait. Or if we wanted to keep it, we use this command, which is configure confirm. So if I say enter this, it's already, it shows you all the list of commands that are being removed.
Right. So is that okay?
We took off interface G0, took off the IP addressing. We done a no interface for the loopback, and we took off the host name as well.
Wow. Okay. Perfect.
And we've gone back.
Wow.
And obviously opposite, if we wanted to save it, we would have just said configure confirm.
Which is commit confirm on Juniper.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay. So it is pretty much, that makes a lot of sense now, and it's very good to know. Yeah.
Hope that helped you out.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Thanks for your time. I mean, I appreciate, obviously you must be busy in that, but yeah, so I thanks for that, and hope it helps people in the Cisco community or even in the network community. We've just covered with Router Coach and myself the archive command. Perfect.
Excellent. If you've got any more questions, or anyone else has got questions, if we've got time, we'll try and answer them for you. I mean, we do like proof of concepts for companies out there, so we'll probably pick one of the interesting ones.
You've got a YouTube channel as well, right? That's why I found you.
Yes, we've got a YouTube channel, Router Coach. You could email us at routercoach@gmail.com, and yeah, have a look, check it out.
Perfect. Thanks for your time, mate. Cheers.
Nice one. Cheers, Irfan. Catch you later.
Bye.
See you, bye.